Hi everyone, Amanda Nova here. I'm going to be talking about these shifts that I recently made energetically that have impacted the amount of money that I have had coming in and my relationship with money. So, unintentionally, meaning that I was not intending to double my income last month, but I did. What I was intending was to do an experiment where I shifted my relationship with money. I've always had a volatile relationship with money. I've always had the ability to make money, but I haven't always had the ability to hold on to money, which can be an energetic issue. It could be a nervous system issue of being able to hold the frequency of wealth. It's really about understanding where you're blocked from a money perspective, from a financial perspective, and being able to hold on to certain levels of wealth, financial freedom. I have felt like I have been someone who is constantly trying to call in, higher levels of financial freedom, higher levels of prosperity in my business. And I have been feeling like I've been hitting a wall, and I just knew that there were some blocks and some things going on. So here are the shifts that I made that have made the biggest difference in making this double income happen. Okay. So the first thing is that I shifted myself into the energy frequency of money. So what I did was I got into meditation and I felt into the energy of money. And to me, it felt very feminine. It felt really fun and flirty. It was like neon yellow and neon green. And it didn't feel at all the way that I perceive money, which is very masculine and very logical and, not fun in any way, shape, or form, right? Kind of like an angry thing. So I pulled that energy into my body, and I would hold that energy and feel that energy, feel that joy, feel that frequency in my body for a few minutes a day, every single day. And I would just allow it to fill me, and I would sit with it every single day. And I would also do it anytime during the day that I felt like I just needed to pull that in. So that made probably the biggest difference, was one, shifting my perspective on money and its frequency and its energy. And then two was being able to truly sit with the energy. So I actually created a meditation for it, which is channeled, and it's a little bit of a mini activation. It has light codes behind the scenes where I'm actually coding with my hand. So you're listening, but behind the scenes it's coded. So you're receiving light codes to activate your energy with money. And then it's also taking you through this guided meditation where you are being able to sit with the energy of money and access it. And you can listen to it as many times as you want. So I am going to link it so you can find it, and I recommend doing it once a day for at least a week to kind of sit with it. And then if you want to do it on your own, that's totally fine, but just, to get used to the energy. So that's one. The second thing is being really, really grateful and noticing where abundance already is in my life. So not necessarily just financial abundance, but noticing where there's abundance of joy, abundance of love, just noticing where there's already a lot of prosperous energy and just saying more of that. And the same thing when a sale would come through or a client would book, I would be really, really excited and be more of that. And I would take a second instead of being nervous. I would be okay, this is amazing. Thank you. I would thank the universe, thank my guides, and be okay, more of this feeling, and allow it to be fun and allow it to feel like it's in flow. And just be grateful for all of the stuff that I do have and all of the stuff that's coming in, which leads me into the third piece, which is allowing, releasing, letting go, and just letting it be in flow. We so often try to control things, and I think especially with money. And I think the reason is because money equals safety. It's a survival, right? You know, if we don't have money, we are scared, right? It's a big deal. We need money to survive in the 3D. So no matter how spiritual you want to be, you still need to live here in the 3D, and you need it, right? And you know, quite frankly, the most spiritual thing that you can do is connect to your infinite nature as an infinite being living in a physical body. And our infinite nature is the ability to create whatever we want to create, to access our ability to create our own reality, to remember that we have gifts and abilities to create our own reality. That is literally one of our jobs of being here. It's like the main thing, right? So it is our job to realize that we have the ability to create wealth and that it is a part of our birthright to be able to access that wealth. We just forget. Okay, so it's not spiritual, it's not bad, and we need to stop these, you know, preconceived notions that we have about it, right? So letting it flow, right? So letting it flow is not trying to control it, feeling like the thing that I offer is going to end up in the right hands. The people, my offer that I am making, the people that need it are going to sign up. The right people are going to attend my class. The right people are going to come to me as clients. And just knowing that the action of putting it out there is going to attract the right people, and just asking for the right people, right? Making that decision to say, okay, I really want aligned clients. I really want aligned people showing up. I really want the people who need my medicine purchasing my medicine, right? I really want the people who need what I'm giving to purchase what I am offering. So letting it flow. It means, you know, not being upset if something doesn't immediately take off. That's like a big one for me. Like, I freak out. I feel like I have ruined so many of my own launches because I throw things at the wall really fast and then I freak out if they like don't go gangbusters. But like, I don't give them a chance to build and grow. I just like throw them out there, and then I like think that they're a failure when they don't do really, really well. And I have had to shift away from that mentality because it takes time to get the word out there, to build things. Not everything is viral overnight. It's actually an exception to have something be viral. And I have been lucky enough and fortunate enough to have a viral experience, but that's not an everyday experience, right? It's a 1 in a million chance, right, that happens. So when you're in the grind and you're doing it, it's going to take time. It takes time to build community. It takes time to build whatever it is that you're trying to build. So it's not going to be an overnight success. There's no such thing. I have been doing this since 2019. There is no such thing as like overnight success, okay? So I just want to put that out there, but allowing things to flow, allowing things to just be, gives a lot more space and room for more money to come in, for more financial freedom, for more prosperity to flow. And by doing these 3 things, and especially the activation meditation, that was like whew, a big one for me. Doing these 3 things have completely changed my relationship with money, my business, and my income in literally 30 days. So that's my experience. That doesn't mean it's going to happen for everyone, but that's how it worked for me. So I felt like I had to share it. I have the meditation on my website. I'm going to link it. Meditation activation. I hate even calling it a meditation because it's so much more than that. You can literally get a meditation anywhere. You cannot get a light code activation to sit in this frequency. You cannot get that anywhere. That is what makes it unique, and that is what makes it special, and that is why I felt like I had to share it. So I will link it below, and I will see you next time. I hope that this was helpful and that it is useful to whoever needs it. So thank you. See you next time.